Hello, welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is the first alternate project using the Spooky Treats September 2022 paper pumpkin kit. So this is using the stamp from the paper pumpkin kit plus the Happy Halloween stamp on one of the banners from the stamp set. And when you punch your or push your ghosties out, you get the negative space. So I took one of these and I used it to blending brush on some ghosts. So I over blended here so you can see that there's some lines around. So I'm just going to take a sticky note and I'm going to put the sticky note just along the edge like that, wherever I think I might go over a little bit. I wanted to wait until I was on the video to do this, to show you just how simple it is. Just putting the sticky notes around the edge like this. You can put one along the bottom edge too if you like. You can do this with paper if you'd prefer to actually use paper on this. It makes it a little bit flappy to use, but you can also use it to hold down your stencil. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the greeting in gray granite, which is one of the coordinating colors for the kit. I've got a basic black card base and I've got a 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white. What you will also need is a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 or whatever size you need to put inside the card so that you have a space to write on. And you can use one of the stamps if you want and decorate the inside of the card. So I haven't done that, but you absolutely can. So let's go ahead and stamp the greeting and get that done and out of the way. So it's the Happy Halloween on one of the Fresh Freesia banners, and the Happy Halloween is done in gray granite. So we've got that done. Put the ink pad, actually we can need the ink pad again, but we'll just put it away for now. You're going to take your 5 1/4 by 4 piece of basic white and your blending brush, and you are going to go all over. I'm just trying to figure out where I've got ink on my fingers that it's coming off on the cardstock here. So I'm going to flip this over, use the other side. I'm going to take my Fresh Freesia and just blend into the background. I want some color in the background, and you could go as creative as you wanted. You could do different shades of gray and create a spooky night with some yellow sky or orange sky. This one, I wanted to use the Fresh Freesia, so that's what I've done. There are some absolutely stunning examples of using blends and everything else to make really spectacular backgrounds. As I say, for this example, I'm just using the Fresh Freesia. And now the magic happens. We are going to take the gray granite and another blending brush, and we are going to put our stencil down like this, and we're going to brush the color on. It doesn't look very dark, and it doesn't need to be very dark. Just make sure you've got the outline. You can see you've got a ghost there. And we're going to put another ghost over here. And just keep brushing it in. Oops, I moved a little bit there. And we've got another ghost there. Just put the tail of a ghost up here. There we go. And we're going to put another ghost down here like this. And just brush, brush, brush. Just to make sure we've got good shadows going on. I'm going to put another one right up here. We're going to He's going to be off the page just a little bit. So we just keep using the blending brush to create those shadow ghosts. And I'm going to pop another one in just down at the bottom here. So I'm just going to hold that in right there, like that. I'll move my hands out of the way. I need to hold it right there, so I'm sorry if my hand's in the way of the frame. There we go. There's another ghost. So we can put that off to the side. Now I need to come back with my gray granite and stamp in my ghosts. And you just go in and you stamp them over top of the shadows that you've created with the stencil, like that. There we go. So we've got lots of ghosties on there. And then I took the dimensionals and popped them on the back of here. And I put this, in the example, I put this on first, but I don't think I'm going to this time. I am going to grab my Stampin' Seal and I'm going to run it all the way around the edge, like this. And I'm going to take some linen thread that actually came in a different paper pumpkin kit, and I'm going to just stick it to the back like that, and I'm going to roll it around about 3 times and then just stick it down again at the back, just on the edge there. You can see what it looks like on the back, like that. Okay, and then I can stick this down like this. And I'm going to do that. And now I can put this down. And then I'm going to live and on the air tie a bow. So this goes down at the bottom in the corner like this, just like that. There we go. And then I'm going to take a piece of the linen thread, and it's all curly. If you want it a little straighter, just run it through your fingers a few times. That'll take the most of the curl out. And you'll notice I've left this quite long. I'm going to thread that underneath like that. And I'm going to tie like that, and then make a bow like that. Hey, look at that, live and on the air, and it worked. Okay, so let's just tighten this up now. Trim my ends like that. And we have a alternate card for the September 2022 paper pumpkin kit called Spooky Treats. And again, you just need that piece on the inside, but there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more alternate ideas.